For this lesson, open up your experimental lab and clear it out. Go into secondary media and pick up Need for Speed audio, just the audio, no video, and drag it down. Now this is called Need for Speed, so let's play a little of it. Okay, sounds pretty intense. If we go into an area called Enhancements, let's click Show. Now the first thing I notice is it says a problem was resolved, and I don't remember asking it, but then again I remember and I did. When I imported this one, I said check the audio. So it apparently found something wrong. Let's see what that is by clicking here. And it thinks there was background noise. It turned that on at 50%. Watch this down here when I turn it off, if I disagree with what it thought was the problem. Now notice we're getting colors now. Green is good. Green is good. As it gets into the yellows, it's okay, but it's loud. If it gets to the oranges and reds, it's clipping, it's bad, you got to fix it. So what it did, by turning that back on, is it removed noise. Now let's see something if we turn it off and play it. Get your earplugs out. Okay, I can live with that. I think it did a pretty good job. But if we turn that back on, we do have an option on amount. And we can change the amount, maybe raise that up a little bit without actually getting too much into the yellows, and try that again. That's not too bad. I think I'll leave it there. Now what else do we have? Well, we do have loudness, which deals with compression. If I turn on loudness, you will notice it has a tendency to equalize. It drops the highs and will raise some of the lows based on amount and uniformity. The last one down here is hum removal, but it's based on, for example, when I do wireless stuff, where I've got a wireless mic and I'm mic'd and I'm talking, and maybe I get interference. The frequency hum on 50 or 60 hertz is based kind of like where you are, where you live. 60 hertz is more our side, the North American side. 50 hertz is more the European side. And that actually can do a pretty good job. Now, there's no controls for it. It's just whether you're on a 50 hertz cycle or a 60 hertz cycle. You do have a button down here for Auto Enhance. So let's say when we brought this in, we didn't do anything. And we decide, well, maybe it can help us out. I'm not sure what's wrong. Clicking Audio Advance is the same thing that when you bring an audio in, you say check it. And it will basically do the same thing. We liked it better around here. Now let's go back out of here by clicking this button right here. You do have another area right above here in terms of equalization, compression. And right now flat is the default. But you've got things like loudness, music enhance. Whoa, I don't even want to play that one. Bass reduce, bass boost. Let's go back to flat. If you click this icon over here, you actually get a graphics equalizer for your audio. Now this is where if you know what you're doing, you can really enhance an audio or you can really mess it up. Let me show you how it works. Let me turn this on and I'm going to play with those options up there. What I'm doing from low to high is I'm changing the intensity of those frequencies, like say, for example, the drums as opposed to the bass. And if we come down here, you can choose to do 31 bands or just the 10. And if you do mess about with this and decide you really don't like what you did, you can click here to flatten it back out again. You can choose one of these equalization methods, and it does change what's going on over here if you use it. Or you can try it out for yourself. Either way, the music that you use, the narration that you do, things like that can actually be enhanced by using some of these very simple options.